the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. This return starts at the 5. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Able to get it to Reed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun now for Love. Hauled in by Rice. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Love from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers go up 10-0 here in the 1st. Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. McCarthy throwing here. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Jacobs running behind center. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. 4-step. Oh, he's on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. This complete to Culp. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Carter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Cade York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. Love looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Love now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw, here's Love. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Love trying again. Gets this one to Watson. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Love on 3rd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the brother. It's another interception. And the Packers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands, because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get a late score and tie it before the half. You're good on the point after. And the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is Reed working the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Loves to throw again. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. He's on the move. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give them a 1st down. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. one last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. It is caught at the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. The handoff on 3rd and short. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Quick throw finds him outright. He got out of bounds after a small gain. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Has a lane inside the 25. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Hauled in by Rice. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Tight end going in motion here. Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Offense in the hurry up here. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 21. That's complete to Jackson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The back's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Now is York to kick this one away. that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love back to it after the pick. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Motioning Watson left. Thrown on first down, Love. Completes this one to Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This game can still go either way. Only 2 points separating these squads as we begin the 4th. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Packers.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him around 6. Make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds his man, Rice. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Can't get it to him, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love now to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Packers first down.
Play fake, it's Love. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Love to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Man in motion here. Throwing his love on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Katie York, a lot riding on this kick. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death nail. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers down by a touchdown. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, here's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Watson. And they take him down right along the 30. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. He'll look to throw it. Reed's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They'll move the chains after that. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Love out of the shotgun. Into traffic. Complete. And that play is brought to a halt, so you're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun now for Love. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball. But to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. This throw is caught. And what a play. He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been